What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Top 10 Nerd, a hive of scum and villainy more wretched than the Mos Eisley spaceport. My name's Jack Finch, and today I'll be your host as we take a look at 10 Teen Titans theories that will ruin your childhood. If you're digging our videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some appreciation in the comment box down below. You know we love hearing from you. So before we begin, we're mainly going to be covering the animated series here. Although the DC run is absolutely awesome, there's just not that many theories surrounding them. And as we know, Cartoon Network has a little bit of a habit of leaving incredibly detailed, open interpretations in their work. I'm looking at you, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Whew. So without further delay, let's jump on in. Kicking off at number 10, we have Beast Boy and Raven sitting in a tree. With everyone's favourite Shakusha surviving Beast Boy and demon daughter Raven, fans soon noticed that they had a little smidge of on-screen chemistry throughout the Cartoon Network animated series. The show's creators first mentioned that the pair were intended to resemble a brother and sister style relationship, but like most things on the internet, that idea soon took a completely different tone. Fans believed that their difficulty working together, as well as their constant bickering back and forward, meant that the two actually had a little romantic spark that needed to be kindled, and they were soon shipped together at every opportunity, as most things are. However, while the first run of Teen Titans was on the air, the only couple that the show's creators would fully endorse in writing was Robin and Starfire. Boring. Well, when 2013 saw the controversial Teen Titans Go hit the screen, fan speculation became complete reality. In season 1 episode 22, Raven gets jealous over Beast Boy's apparent relationship with new love interest Terra, and we quickly learned that Raven has been hiding her true feelings for him the whole damn time. Next up at number 9, new Red X is Jason Todd. Now, this is kind of pure speculation, but there's some pretty stark evidence to suggest Teen Titans wanted to allude to this theory. Many fans have speculated that the unmaskable villain that had plagued the Titans since the original series was actually everyone's favourite second Red Hood, Jason Todd. It's kind of a strange continuity, and Teen Titans isn't exactly canon in DC's timeline, but it seemingly fits together. And in the short titled Red X Unmasked, Beast Boy removes Red X's mask to reveal Jason Todd. Although mask after mask is removed, including Alfred, Batman, and even Slade, the body turns out to be a bomb which detonates, and then the real Red X escapes. Beast Boy sticks to his theory though and shouts, "I still think you're Jason Todd." So I guess until we get a Red X standalone, we'll never know. What do you guys think? At number 8, Titans East are the real crime fighters. First appearing in Titans East Part 1, where Bumblebee, Speedy, Aqualad, and Double M paired up with the OG Titans to kick Brother Blood's ass. Titans East are entrusted with the safety of Steel City, the northeastern area of DC's version of the United States. As well as jumping in to save Jump City whenever the Titans were on vacation, fans soon noticed that the Titans East had to deal with some pretty severe crimes over in their neck of the woods, including things like murder, hostage situations, and even domestic abuse. In the show, the Titans East claim that they chose Steel City because the police force there were too overburdened with crime, which kind of means that a bunch of superpowered teenagers are entrusted as the sole crime-fighting authority in the entire region. What are their taxpayers paying for, eh? Coming in at number 7, we have Raven's psychic link. This theory states that Raven's powers come directly from a psychic link that connects her to her interdimensional demon father, Trigon. Understandably, Raven has some daddy issues, as Trigon is one of the most sadistic, cruel, and ridiculously powerful entities in the DC universe. But supposedly, this same link that ties them together also allows Trigon to use Raven as his portal into Earth. And in one instance, when Trigon led his armies along with Slade to attack the Titans Tower, Trigon entered through the portal and left his daughter powerless. After Raven fixed the psychic link between the two, she was able to regain her powers and defeat her father. But instead of killing him, she used her powers to trap him within another dimension, which still gives her access to this incredible power. Fans believe that you can see this when Raven gets angry. She takes on similar features to Trigon, 4 red eyes and ravenous teeth. I don't know, like father, like daughter, I guess. At number 6, things change. In episode 65, Things Change, the final ever episode of the Cartoon Network series that aired in 2006, one fan theory states that the end plot had a whole different meaning. In the episode, we see Terra, a character who was thought lost forever after sacrificing herself for the Titans and ending up as a stone statue immortalized in the episode Aftershock Part 2. However, in Things Change, as Beast Boy fights with an enemy, he notices Terra in a crowd of people. Doubting himself, he travels to the cave where Terra's statue is kept, and he finds it missing. BB later locates the girl, who appears to be Terra, and he follows her around school, yearning for his lost friend. Terra tells Beast Boy that she's not the person he thinks she is, and that the girl he wants her to be is just a memory. You see, some critical evidence to this theory is that Terra doesn't interact with a single character during the episode, other than Beast Boy, and Beast Boy is the only one who travels to the cave to find her statue missing. The meat of the theory is that Beast Boy's judgment just can't be trusted, and his naivety causes him to lack focus. He sees exactly what he wants to see, and he yearns to have Terra back in his life. Okay, next up at number 5, we have the Teen Titans' final message, another theory that focuses on episode 65, Things Change. This has to do with some behind the scenes drama and the executive pressure that the show's creators were facing at the time. In the final episode, the enemy that terrorized the Titans, the White Monster, is a nameless, unknown, hostile entity that has no backstory and no seeming motivation. It can change into any substance that it touches, augmenting its physical properties into concrete, water, and metal, as well as many other things. And the really worrying thing is the Titans never defeat it, because at the time, Cartoon Network were undergoing a reshuffle with the show's executives, and Teen Titans had to be repitched to stay on air. The show didn't fit the new style of business that they were trying to conduct. The White Monster, a mixture of Cartoon Network's trademark image, symbolizes the inevitable time of change for the show. The cast and crew were the only ones moving on, the Teen Titans were too. Up at number 4, Teen Titans takes place in a computer simulation. Now this theory is pretty out there, but there's some concrete supporting evidence that gives it actual credence. It states that the whole of the Teen Titans narrative takes place in a computer simulation under the instruction of Batman and the Justice League, with the objective to train these new young heroes. Think about it, there are only ever about 10 citizens ever seen in Jump City, and there's countless empty buildings that serve no other purpose. Yeah, maybe it's just lazy writing or lack of resources, but think about it. Also, SLADE, the overarching villain of the series, doesn't have a face, and this theory suggests that in this computer program, he was just simply never rendered to show it. Justice League would have a backlog of villains to pit against the potential heroes, Deathstroke, Trigon, Mad Mod, and you know, if Jump City was real, wouldn't any of the numerous adult heroes just swoop in and save the day, especially as you know, the Titans kinda prevented the apocalypse during the show. This theory states that the solution is simple. The city was never really in danger. It's just zeros and ones. Coming in at number 3, SLADE is a metaphor for abuse. Now, we all know that SLADE is a pretty intense villain throughout the show. Whenever he's on screen, the tone changes from the happy-go-lucky nature of the Teen Titans to a much more serious beast. Also, you know, SLADE is Deathstroke, and in DC Comics, he's already in a pretty physical relationship with Terra, and it's pretty weird. In season 1, episodes 12 and 13, SLADE extorts Robin into becoming his apprentice in a twisted power play, where he threatens him to either commit crimes or have his friends die. In season 3, Robin hallucinates about SLADE and repeatedly begs him for mercy, with his creepy tone resembling that of an abuser's. Again, he does the same thing with Terra, manipulating her into a weird father-daughter relationship. Terra is confused and insecure, while he appears claiming that he can help her master her powers. This theory suggests that the whole reason SLADE plays such a villainous role is to highlight the end of the Teen Titans' childhood innocence. And bringing it in at number 2, the Tommy Westphal universe. Yeah, I know, this theory is too insane to have any credibility, but it's pretty fun. If you're familiar with the Tommy Westphal universe, in short, it's the largest ever fan theory ever created, whose origins begins with a 1988 medical drama called Sent Elsewhere. The show concluded with a mind-blowing revelation: the entire series takes place in the mind of an autistic boy. And since then, St. Elsewhere has overlapped with over 419 shows, ranging from J.J. Abrams' Lost to Adam West's Batman. And you guessed it, Teen Titans is right in there too. The crossover comes with Cartoon Network's Steven Universe, which then ties in several other shows, Billy and Mandy, and then the Powerpuff Girls, who during their time on air ran into both the Justice League and Teen Titans. It then overlaps with the Disney Universe through Who Framed Roger Rabbit, as well as Kingdom Hearts, and then the majority of Final Fantasy. So who would have guessed it? Teen Titans exists in the mind of a small boy called Tommy Westphal. Kid's got a great imagination. And finally, at our number 1 spot, Beast Boy is forever young. This theory is actually heartbreaking and heartwarming equally, and revolves around our favourite shapeshifting survivor, Garfield Logan, aka Beast Boy. Beast Boy is known for 2 things, being green and being young, and that's exactly the way that DC likes to keep it. Over the course of DC's lifespan, they've let every other Teen Titan grow up, but never our guy BB. Why? Well, maybe it's not DC, maybe it's Beast Boy himself. Our green whippersnapper loves nothing more than being surrounded by people and getting showered with attention, but you know, BB had a pretty tough life. His parents were absolute nutcases. He's been orphaned by 2 different families, and he got hunted by his own uncle for their family fortune. Yeah, he even tried to kill him for that. And, well, where's the only place that Garfield feels really safe and really loved? You betcha. Teen Titans. And is there any reason that Beast Boy is just miraculously in every version of the Teen Titans ever, even though every other character just moves on and gets on with their life? Beast Boy is never going to grow up. It's been pretty much canonized that Beast Boy can shapeshift back into a youngster, which essentially gives him the power to constantly de-age himself. The best times of his life were with the Teen Titans, and well, he's never going to leave them. That's all we've got time for today, nerds. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comment box down below. If you want to continue on the Teen Titans trend, have a go at the playlist shortly floating above. You've been watching Top 10 Nerd. I've been your host, Jack Finch, and until next time, take it easy.